Hello everyone, my name is Relax and Panic and this is another reaction to Overlord. It is Season 2, Episode 2, and you know what to do. As always, if you want to see the reaction itself, just feel free to go to the description of this video and you will find a link where you can watch the reaction. Once you've done, please come back here and hear out my thoughts about this episode and what I expect to see in the next ones. So, see you soon. For those of you that came back, welcome back. That was an awesome episode. I really liked it because it is completely different in my opinion from all the others before. Yes, we've seen a little bit of the members of the Tomb of Nazarick, but the episode in general was about the tribes of the Lizardmen and how they handle the situation now. And it shows a lot of my conflict right now with the situation because the Tomb of Nazarick at least states to want to destroy them and kill them so that they have an undead army later on, which I'm not fine with, as you know. And they, the creators of the show, improve this by showing the life of those lizard men to us. The fact that those are sapient beings, intelligent beings, which shouldn't be just slaughtered for your own benefits. So that's interesting. I really like it. So that they put in this struggle, this question: who's good, who's bad? Well, we see the travel of Sariuzu, is his name as far as I understood. This lizard hero. I will refer to him as a hero because by what I've seen so far, he was outside in the world and watched it. He has a named weapon, which seems to be at least a little bit powerful. He is diplomatic, which is interesting because he's a warrior, and so he's kind of wise and diplomatic. And yeah, he's the one that is chosen by his brother, sure, to be the one traveling to the other tribes to request an alliance. So that is a high honor, and it is more neither the start of an adventurer story. No, that this could be like the start of a new series here. If we wouldn't have had the first season and not the first episode of this season, that could be the beginning. You know, the end of the last episode. We start in a tribe of lizardmen, and then this strange thing pops up and tells you have 8 days and you will all die. And then they send out one, which is him. So that would be a really good start for a series. The travel of this person to save his people, save his village, his tribe, save possibly all of the lizard men, and what he encounters and who he met. So that is what we have now. And that's why I like it. It's fresh, it's new, and it's entertaining. So his weapon is named Frostpain. I can only guess it is kind of a weapon that freezes you. It looks a lot like a weapon made of ice. We got a little bit of background about that there were 7 tribes, now there are 5. So the lizard tribes face a specific problem, which well, is not so uncommon. We had on Earth as well in the past. When the population grows too much, you sooner or later have the problem that you cannot feed them. And then what? That's the question. There is a maximum that nature can give you in food. And if you still grow your numbers and you do not stop, you're not able to stop maybe, then you will have the problem that everyone will start to starve to death. Until enough people have starved and then there's enough food left. Or you do what is even worse, you overfish and overhunt, which means you kill all the animals, all the fish. If you're using to grow food, you do this too much until the soil is no more able to feed you. So, and then it's not about that some die, it's more only that everyone dies. So they had this problem in the past. There were too many and there was not enough food. So what they did is they realized, well, there's not enough food because there are other tribes. So they went to war against each other about the food, about the resources in the end. And they destroyed 2 of the tribes, which shows you how harsh those lizard men can be. I mean, I guess there were a lot of people who died. And then afterwards it was solved, the problem, because a lot of people had died and those 2 tribes lost their territories. So there was enough food left now. And now they are not exactly in the same position, but it is something they are aware of. It might happen again. A war between brothers and sisters for food, or for resources, to say it. And I was not sure about the reasons why they wanted to go to war now against the ones that are not willing to ally. But they explained it later on. So, if they would flee from the battle before it happens, so they're aware we have 8 days, and they just pack their stuff and leave. That would work, possibly. Not sure. I mean, the guys of the Tomb of Nazarick will possibly follow them. But from their point of view, it would work. But they would have to settle into a new area where there is not so much food yet. Where you have to gather the resources first, and so on. If every tribe would do this, there wouldn't be enough, and once again they would go to war against each other. So what the green tribe, or in this case Sariuzu stats, is if you don't ally with us and you want to flee, we will attack you first. So once we've attacked you and beaten you, the ones from us that are fleeing have the upper hand in the near area. That's why. That's a very harsh way of seeing it, but I can see the reasons. So, however, he stated thus there are 5 tribes left against the force of this power. We need to unite. We need to build an alliance. If we ever want to stand a chance, we have to ally to build a real army in the end. So he is visiting the other tribes. I like the idea. I don't like the fact how it came to be, you know. It would be way more nice if they would ally without an outer force, but it is a typical thing. You fight against each other until there's an outer force which is stronger. And then you ally against that one. So there's a small glimmer of hope from my side that maybe the fact that they ally, if they do, and build like a strong power block now, would make them interesting for Momonga somehow, for Lord Ainz. That he says like, I would like to ally them, but I don't see why he really should, you know. But well, you know, we always get some surprises, so there's hope for me. I really hope that they are not being killed, but right now it doesn't look good for them. So that's this. What might be is that they just want to push them out of the area so that they have their burial grounds, maybe. I mean, in the end, they need undeads. So they don't have to be fresh, I guess. They couldn't they just use the old dead ones from the last war? Just an option. Our hero here, Sariuzu, is really, really interesting. As I said, he seems to be very honorable, very controlled, while not in this position here because he likes her. Someone who has seen a lot of the world and who would be interesting to learn more about. And he has a very, very cool pet to ride on. So he has a huge, well, not huge, but quite a big Hydra. I guess if Lord Ainz would see that, he would be like, what the heck? You got that and I have Hamuske. What is that? Oh, well, we'll see. He went first for the Red Eye, I think it was. The tribe, which as we know now is led by an albino priestess, which I think is a pretty cool concept and a cool idea, and she looks really good, really good. It's very nicely done that you can see that she's female and he's male very much just by physics, and well, they do it pretty well. Gave us a little bit of background about this war where they did not include, so the Red Eyes did not fight with the others. They had their own solution for the problem, but not a real solution. So I find it kind of harsh that the old chief, when he pushed people out of the village, fed them to his people. So I mean, she said when families, she talked about families left. So the question is, were they just told to leave and then he killed them? Because that would be that he goes over the bonds, you know. And talking about families, you can guess it were not only grown-ups. So that is a thing. I can completely understand that the citizens rebelled against him, and in the end, the rebellion solved the problem because quite a good amount of the people died. And then, as we had in the beginning, enough people dead, enough food left. However, they met each other now here, and they both had this interesting first reaction to each other. So that is the instant. It looks a little bit like an instant body reaction to me. So he reacted to her instantly, and she was aware of it, and you could see the tails of both of them acting out. So I like that. That is a very clear indicator of those two really want to be together. And yeah, it is cheesy again, but I like that there is this, although it is a bad time for the people there, there still is this happening. So very well done. The priestess and priests are not like god priests as seen here, but more like druids. So more nature based. And she stated that they can imbue swords, so I guess other weapons as well, with magic, which will be needed if they ever want to fight undead and stuff alike. And she can, in some area, defend people against mind control and the like. So she can bolster the minds of people. So that's always already a nice thing. But I remember that the priestess from his tribe, from the Green Green Claws, only has second tier magic. Seeing that the red eyes are known for their priests, I guess they will be able to go up to maybe 3. She as the leader and as an albino, maybe someone who goes to 5, just guessing. Still, they are way underpowered. I mean, they, in my opinion, they really do not stand a chance. However, what they talked about is that they will let people leave already once they did an alliance, and it's 200 people that are leaving. So 170 and round about 30 people who are able to fight and hunt. So, but that means that possibly a majority of the tribes will stay, fight, and possibly die. But they, I think, it's the first thing they thought about. They already go both ways. So they let some people leave. They are not like who wants to leave. They specify who leaves so that they have the best chances in a new place and that the tribe somehow survives. So that is a lot of planning and pretty cool in the end. I mean, they being lizards, they are possibly cold-blooded, so you could say there shouldn't be so much of emotions, but we've seen here that they have. So kind of respect this, that they're so clear about their plans and what to do. Yeah. Well, and last but not least, they met the last tribe, the one with all the warriors. Sabaru, I think it was the leader of the Dragon Tusks, and he challenged him to a fight. So, Saryuzu is very well known, it seems, for being a good warrior and having this sword, kind of sword, falcon-like more. And thus this other tribe respects strength overall, so fighting power, I guess. It makes sense that he challenges him to a fight. I mean, he got the first alliance with logic and talking, promises, and possibly a very big amount of charm. Although that seems to be honest. So not saying he used her emotions for his. He seems to be honest. So it was a lucky one first. But it's good that he has already one tribe leader next to him. if he's able to win this fight now, he would very likely get the alliance of this tribe as well. And then if this tribe's leader accompanies him to the others, then there's a very good chance, because there are already 3 tribes there. And if the leaders of those 3 tribes, or people speaking to them, for them, show up at your doorstep and say, hey, look, we 3 are already allied. We are already united. Join in. You have way better chances. So, right now it seems as though there might be a big alliance coming. I'm not sure what the fight will be like. If they really will do like army versus army, or what they are planning. If they are clever, they are lizards, they should try to use the area and the surrounding. It's their home base. They know where to defend best. They possibly have some benefits in swamp or water regions. Not sure what the fighting part on the Tomb of Nazarick will be. Will it be undead, or will it be some kind of machinery, or will it be... I'm not sure, you know. We've seen 2 new characters standing at the side when they talked. Cositus and I was for Memento. No, Emeran. I really forget her name all the time. You know who I mean. And Toma. That's why I write down names. So there were 2 beetle-like creatures or cockroach-like creatures as well. I'm not sure if they belong to Entoma or if they are part of Kotsitu's fighting force. Maybe it's a group of these as well. We don't know. So, however, we still have some days. So I guess we will not see the big fight possibly until the mid of the season. Maybe even later. I hope we see the fight between Ryuzu and the tribe's leader next time. Doesn't have to be a long one, you know, just a short one, so that we have an idea of how powerful they are. And I hope that it goes between friends. And maybe we will do a change to another storyline arc. Maybe. So, that's it for this time. I hope you liked it. I really did. It was a very nice switch of the series. Completely new and fresh, and I like it a lot. So, until next time, please, as always, feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. And I will see you out there. Until then, my name is Relax and Panic. Goodbye and out.